Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter.
Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's their first effort on goal.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mayulu. Anguissa. Now Diomande. McKennie. He's in a great position here. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nuno Mendes. Eze. Just eases him off the ball. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's taking no chances there.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Dembele. Diomande proves too strong. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mayulu. And it's Anguissa. And it's Mayulu. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Coman. Can he spark a counter here? And he plays one through. Good read, needed to be. We've got a throw in. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Dembele. Great chance! Goal! Oh, Hilal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Eze. Mayulu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Coman. Eze. Now it's Coman. Diomande does really well to win the ball there. Mayulu. McKennie. And he's gone searching crossfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that. Eze, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. There's the shot! In he goes again! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's slung out wide. Perez gets across and deals with it. Diomande. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Diomande. And he goes cross-field. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely feet. And it's a corner. Santos with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looks across and plays it in. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. That's going wide left. It's a promising position. Across.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anguissa goes looking wide. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mayulu. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Diomande. And it's Mayulu. That's destined for the flank. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass is just off target. Onana.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oliveira. McKennie. Mayulu. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it's... And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Santos running at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now they can spring out of defence. Santos have a free kick. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and real chance! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diomande. And it's Mayulu. This looks promising. And he was quick to react. Perez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Dembele! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oliveira plays it all the way forward. Anguissa.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's made its way to him. This is good pressing, they're not... Takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Santos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 2 then. McKennie! So, third corner of the game. McKennie! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good play. There's the delivery. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tries to play it through. Onana. Coman has created one goal already. Oh, that's a key interception. Mayulu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution in progress.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That's gone for a throw-in. McKennie. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Anguissa really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The most accurate pass. Santos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
The two coaches
Number
are signalling
21.
changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field.
Shifting momentum,
Number
perhaps.
20.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden
Number
it seems the
33.
belief is back.
Emerson.
Shot a goal!
Substitution.
It's fallen kindly here, and it's in. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's having a go!
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 27, Idrissa Gueye.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Eze.
Eze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Very nicely done. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Santos have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball, good take.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So we have further
Dembele.
activity on the bench here.
Number 5. Onana. Coming on the field. Number 18. Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 11.
Yeah, that does look a foul.
Morita.
Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Oyarzabal. Just 5 minutes left. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fabio Cardozo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot's on, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. 5 minutes to add. Odriozola. And it's Odriozola. Oliveira. Perez gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Driving forward. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Showing good feet. They'll have to settle for that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Like to draw your attention to
not
the
ideal
screen
for either side, of course,
information on
although
our
if you look at the
shuttle bus
overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.